Hail and well met friends! Andang here for another episode of LOTRO Players Adventures. When we last left off, we were just doing mindless skirmishes because that's, well, what we do when we try to level, I suppose, since we have PINELEAF with us. And so this week, we are actually going to be not doing that because we no longer like PINELEAF. We're going to be going into Isengard and storming Isengard and hopefully making Saruman wish that he was never born. So let's go and do that.
Oh my.
Damn.
Those are some harsh words.
That, you know, when you have to take on Saruman, sometimes people just gotta get hurt.
Preferably them.
Especially you're a guy.
Preferably them.
Especially Saruman.
Or, I guess, at the very least, the trees.
Yeah,
Why would
it's
we want to
kind
hurt the trees?
We don't, but you
I
know,
mean,
other
any
people
trees
have.
here.
There aren't any trees to
Oh.
hurt. Alright, there's an enemy, it looks like.
Someone
Daros,
can't paint their nails
you're
very
our
well.
polling expert.
Okay, that... There. I lagged into it. Guess what this meant.
So if we kill two of those, that's one. They count as one orc.
Ah, I keep pressing.
You keep pressing your dodge button.
No, I keep pressing
Yes, I
R
do.
to run.
I'm like, why is Z
Uh.
not doing anything?
I did a dumb thing when I made my Landrival captain originally, and I made her quick slot skills all in different places than this captain. Oh boy, why did I do that?
This place
Yeah,
isn't good
that
for
does-
polymorphs.
This isn't, but if we go into one of the camps, it will be very good.
Yeah, I'll have no problem.
So yeah, let's make our way up that way. And kill all the stuff on the way.
Finally, I assume when you make your multiple classes, you make sure to set them up with the quick slots in the same way.
Usually there are a couple of them that aren't, but they're at least in the same general area.
Okay.
But when you've got 40 bars, sometimes, as you have in Lotro, it's hard to remember where everything is.
Yeah.
That is a good point.
But I do have a general setup. And all the
I
most
can heal
important ones
so
tend
much
to be
more
pretty
on
much
this
the same
character.
place.
You probably die less too.
Yeah, I'm gonna die way less.
It'd be terrible if you
Stop
died the same
pressing R.
amount.
So you're saying I can pop out of healing stance and go to DPS stance?
Yeah, go for it.
For this, you should be
We'll
able
see
to,
how it
yeah,
goes.
because it's not too rough.
I'll switch to healing just in case.
I might actually have to rebind my auto run.
I'm only level 70, so you guys pull stuff, because I'm not going to.
Hang on, give me 1 second.
Leroy Jenkins. Come here so I can pull you, stupid orc.
Oh, I've found one.
Get up.
Oh, I found two.
Okay, if we actually need it, I can switch back into heal, but...
Wait, what have you pulled?
Everything.
We have the
Oh.
woodcutters, and you know how much we enjoy the woodcutters.
Wait, did you? Oh, I went the long way.
You went the very long way.
Yeah, what?
I don't know. I wasn't concentrating very well.
You didn't notice that there was a rock that you can jump on to get up into here.
Just didn't want to get my
yeah.
clothes wet.
That's reasonable. I feel so much powerful. More powerful.
So,
So
much
much powerful.
powerful.
I forgot a word.
gonna have to do that.
Forget a word.
No. I have to rebind my auto run to R because I keep having my finger like hovering over it. It's a problem with being so over leveled, I can't just run into them and they aggro.
Yeah, you actually have to tag everyone.
Yeah, no.
What a
Such an
shame.
effort. Yeah. Oh, hi there. Hi there. Hi.
Okay, okay.
We get it, you're
Okay,
friendly,
yeah,
Is he
Atheros.
Hi.
trying to literally get this entire camp?
Athalos!
I'm pretty sure he could. if
Some
he
of them
tried
are
hard
running
enough.
back
Oh,
already, but
Yeah, that's the other problem. Oh, you over there. Wait. Oh, I can't actually click on that troll for some reason. It's weird.
he's a
He doesn't wanna say
pacifist
hello.
troll.
I guess he is. Dowry's achieved.
Oh, hello all of you. Nice to
Immortality.
meet you.
Oh boy. I keep getting stunned a lot.
I keep losing morale for some reason.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why do I have everything set up differently on this character?
Thank you for bringing the troll right to me, Atheros. That's helpful.
No problem. Nice to be appreciated.
Hello, cat. My cat is meowing at me. Cat. No, you cannot kill the trolls. You are a cat.
Kill the troll!
Was that your Gandalf?
Oh,
No, why? Why would you think that?
I just had a sneaking suspicion, and I might actually be dead.
but
Okay.
hold on.
I'll go back into healing.
Well, no, this
if
is
you wanna run
Atharos'
this way,
fault.
so
This
he
is
did
Atheros
this.
just being Atheros, really. Oh
Yeah,
my
he did
gosh.
this thing.
What the goodness gracious!
Oh my god.
Atharos. The pulls of
And you
Atharos
realize
part
that
two.
all those buffs they have on each other are cumulative.
I know that now.
One of these guys has
Now.
2 lines of buffs on him.
Did I miss anyone in you? Oh, no, I did.
Stop running away. I can't heal you if you run away. Goodness.
No one dies this entire episode. I have failed.
Aren't there dungeons
you-
and things we can run into? In here? Like little caves and stuff?
No.
I don't think so.
There aren't? I thought there was
This
at
place
least one.
is dangerous enough without that.
I don't mean this camp, I mean
Yeah, it's
in
just
all of
a-
Isengard.
I
Oh,
could summon Buthor if we went out of combat, if somebody stopped
BUTHOR?
pulling all the things. Yeah. I could. Somebody would have to stop pulling everything.
Yeah.
Alright, there we go.
Yeah, I think this area's cleared.
Mm-hmm.
Let's head for the other camp.
I gotta wait here because he's gonna spawn in here.
Oh, yeah. You have your speed up.
Yeah.
Guess.
I mean, if you're
oh, we're going
mounted,
to the
you
camp
guys
on
should
the
be
other side.
fine. I bet you could
I
ride
guess
out
the
of here.
trolls
no problem.
respawn faster than the other
Yeah, the trolls do.
mobs.
It's because there's a quest with them where you have to kill all 3.
Unless he hasn't
Yeah.
accepted the thing yet. Oh, now he just accepted it. Okay. Still have to wait more. There he is. Buthor. Come on, Buthor.
Goodness.
Oh, he's not in my fellowship, so he didn't get the speed buff. Womp womp.
But this place is great for XP when you're level 70. I've already got a fourth of a bar.
I have no idea where you guys went, and there's a lot of mobs respawning.
We're just a little further into the camp. Just make your way out and you'll see. Alright, let's make our way out. So, what I've done this week? Well, there were finals, and those happened, and they weren't fun, as always. And finished that on Tuesday. And then Wednesday and Thursday I spent moving over LOTRO Players News over to the Players Alliance channel, and then yesterday I spent writing emails to different people to hopefully team up for LOTRO Players stuff, and also worked on leveling, and you can see how well that worked. Because the quests in the epic story don't give much XP when you're level 70 doing level 65 story quests. Alright, let's ride to the other
Jeez,
camp.
Drac, stop pulling mobs. It's like you're trying to get people killed.
Who would do that?
A madman, that's who.
Yeah. So anyway, I had a very busy week that I got a lot done, but I didn't expect it to take 2 days to get LOTRO Players News moved over. That was very frustrating, but it's done now and it's all on its own channel, so that's definitely a good thing.
Is there anything else you need to move over, or is that it?
That's everything, I believe. I also moved over update talks with the Riders of Rohan review. I moved over some of our like news preview things, but I think that's pretty much it. So that's good at least. Also got Guild Wars players onto iTunes,
Yay.
which is good. What else happened? Oh, and now I'm releasing, hopefully over the entire holiday break, I will be releasing a video from each of my series every single day. Which, since I had 4 series going, that meant I was releasing 4 videos a day. Now I'll be only releasing 3 a day, starting, well, I guess today, and then also moving forward. And you might be thinking, well, wait, 2 of your series ended, Andang. Well, I still have the Nord Invasion extra 40 episodes to release, which are mostly done, actually. It's just a matter of getting them on the YouTube and out to everybody.
This camp is disappointingly sparse.
It is. I'm surprised.
Oh well, at least in Isengard they have big trolls that I can...
Can we run up here?
Yes you can.
No. That was close. So, anyway, I had a very surprisingly productive week. Thalros, what have you been up to?
Well, I did not have a surprisingly productive week. I guess I did have my first episode on Guild Wars Players. If that's worth
Nice.
mentioning,
Yay.
which was fun.
Yeah.
It's actually kind of refreshing being able to talk about a game I actually don't know anything about.
As opposed to
Ignorance is
LOTRO.
bliss and all that. Yeah. But yeah, outside of that, nothing.
Okay.
Aside from maybe a little bit of Lego The Hobbit, which I was just trying to get 100% completion on, but it's been slow going. It's not quite as appealing as The Lord of the Rings was to complete.
Any reason why?
I don't know.
Just
Maybe
because
I'm
you
just
already
not as
did Lord of the
into-
Rings?
Possibly, but I mean, I've 100%ed Lego Lord of the Rings like 2 or 3 times. Maybe it's just the level design or something. I always preferred the open world completion to the in-level stuff. Maybe that's my issue, because I'm trying to go through all that stuff before I go to the open world.
Okay.
But yeah, aside from that, I really haven't done anything.
Alright. Well, I think that it's time to head into Isengard. Proper.
Fight them
so let's go ahead and do
trolls.
that. And I guess that we could... Well, are there that many enemies in Flooded Isengard?
I don't know, but
Aside
people
from
would
the
have to
underground
have
bit,
got
not
through
really.
that.
And yeah,
Oh, yeah,
there's
that's
the
not
true.
story.
enough for a full group, I don't think.
Okay. Well, never mind that idea. Yeah, we're actually gonna fight the trolls.
There you go.
Then I should be on my level 100 then.
I did not need to tell Atharos twice. Wow.
This is gonna be fun. Hello, troll friends.
Dying.
Yeah. You're not dying that much. Calm down.
But
It's good
Drac
for
is.
Oh,
Drak's dead.
no!
Yeah, I really should switch to my level 100 if we're gonna do these trolls.
Did
I
they
think
agree, or
that
was
there's
just
enough
a weird-
DPS here. And we need your healing anyway.
Then I suppose I need to switch over to back into healing then.
Yep.
They seem to have a lot of AoE damage too, so
Yeah, so as long as you stay away, like, away, I think you'll be fine.
Can we at least get a target assist?
Nope.
That's for organized groups.
Yeah, and that's not us.
oh, that's worse than not having one.
Yep. But he asked for one and he
You
didn't
just know it's gonna
specify,
switch
so...
to every single mob in the area.
This is where damage over time is really coming handy. So, anyway, Sidthrith, what have you been up to?
I leveled my captain from 69 to 100.
No, you didn't.
It's very
No, I
impressive.
didn't. It would have been pretty impressive if that's actually what happened. But what actually happened was that I transferred my level 100 captain from Winfola to Landreval, which is kind of something.
Finally.
The outrage.
Did you really not know that's what happened?
Well, I guess I had forgotten that you didn't have a level 100 here.
That was really funny.
Yeah.
You can't comprehend someone not having a level 100 on the server.
Pretty much.
It was really funny.
No, what I couldn't comprehend was that she moved away from Winfola.
I know, I'm sorry. Brax was giving me crap about it too.
Jack
But
died
yeah,
again.
it's been a long time coming, honestly. because my friends on Landfall aren't, or on, oh gosh, on Winfola aren't very active, and obviously I play on Landfall every week now, so it seemed like the thing to do. And also I couldn't be bothered leveling my level 69 captain anymore.
I know the feeling.
So, yeah, Altharos understands. And, yeah, so I transferred her over. It wasn't as bad as I thought. I do miss having access to my full wardrobe that I had on Winfola. But I was able to transfer over quite a few cosmetics and stuff. So that's good.
Got the important Isengard ones.
No, because, like, I had gotten rid of all the Isengard or the Dunland quest rewards, because I had them in my wardrobe. And I was like, oh, I'm never going to take these out of my wardrobe. Why did I need them taking up space in my vault?
That hits.
Because one day I might transfer to Landrival and need them. So I might end up leveling that level 69 captain through Dunland anyway, just to get those cosmetics.
It's a noble cause.
It is.
Sprydra just
But,
texted me and wanted everyone to know that she's sorry she couldn't be here today. She's getting over a disease called the ACT. So.
That is a very...
Yeah, that's a disease, alright.
Yes, it's very painful.
I don't get it.
It's like this standardized test that...
It's the test you take to get into
late high
college,
schoolers
basically.
take. Yeah.
Oh, okay then. Yeah.
Like, they have, like, special classes you can take to prepare for it and stuff. And... Oh, ACT classes.
Sounds like a most terrible affliction.
It most definitely is.
Well, since I come from the East Coast where they don't have the ACTs.
She took the SAT as well, so.
Yeah. Oh, she took
Oh,
the SAT also. Oh.
Uh-huh.
That's awful.
She was a real glutton for punishment.
Well,
Yeah,
she
jeez.
wanted to see if she could get like a certain scholarship or something, so.
Okay.
All right, that was an interesting one that we just got there.
Yeah.
Well, the lore masters aren't giving power. I needed power.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
two
it's
of
your
you
fault.
have two lore
Power
masters.
and a real.
You're the higher
It's not my
level.
fault, I've forgotten how
You
to
give
lore
more
master.
power. Didn't want to get in your way.
Butho's really, really starving there. He had nothing.
And whose fault is that?
Andangs.
No, it's the Thauros's. It's like when you have two captains and you have to have, one of them give the buff in the old captain system.
I was
It's
gonna
like
say,
that.
that's not a thing anymore, but yeah.
It's just like that.
I think I've had the aggro of both of them the whole fight.
Probably. But one of them's dead now, Thauros.
Yeah, it's dreadful.
Alright, anything else, Sithith?
Not much else. We did the second episode of Guild Wars Players, and that was fun. Ross joined us. And yes, that's it.
Alright, Drac. What have you been up to?
On Menlador, Drac over there finished the epic story.
You sound so
yay,
excited.
I guess. Well, yeah. Well, I won't get into my feelings on that epic.
Yeah.
You're doing
Finish the
too
epic
many
story.
podcasts with the Thauros, Drac. You're doing too many podcasts with the Thauros.
Yeah.
Is that what it is?
That's the only thing that
Well, I
changed
haven't
from
either.
last week, so.
And then on Arkansas, my Bjorning hit level 19.
Can we go in here? Nope.
No.
Well, there aren't any mobs in there.
I
Pretty sure you
played
can't go in there.
some Rift, got my Rogue to level 29, ran some Fire Rifts, and some Earth Rifts. Played a ton of DDO, ton of Guild Wars, as Etheros and Cithra said, did the second episode of Guild Wars Players News, and that was pretty much it.
Alright. And Pineleaf, what have you been up to?
Right, we'll begin with Arkenstone. And on Arkenstone, my Bjorning reached level 28.
Nice.
And I'll probably be questing in the Lone Lands, but I'm going to hold up a little bit there to give Drax some time to catch up.
Oh, you sure do know how to pull mobs, don't you?
On your warning, is that what you're talking about?
Oh,
Yeah.
hey there,
Oh, okay.
fellas.
It's not really that.
I'll see if I can't get close to that then.
With this density, that's pretty impressive.
All right.
Yeah, that's the impressive part.
On Esto, my minstrel reached level 20, which is my target for that character, since that was to prepare for a concert that we're going to be having there later on this month. And let's see, on Langeville, I reached level 74 on this character, as you can see.
Yep, awesome.
And I got through the epic story up through about the middle point of the section of the Isengard part of the epic story.
Wow.
So I'm in the middle of that right now.
You know, it's really hard for me to heal when you people keep running around.
Yeah,
Just saying.
seriously.
It's also
Blame
hard for me to kill
Athoros.
probably when they have about 7 million mobs around here. Alright, let's see. On Winfola, my Bjorning reached level 47.
Wow. That's
I
doing
ran-
pretty good.
Yeah, I ran Thievery and Mischief several times. And let's see. And of course, seeing that, yes, doesn't matter what your class is, you have a bit of a challenge in skirmishes when you're around level 40. Those encounters can really get tricky.
Finally, when's the last time you have had a week where you have not done a single skirmish?
A single skirmish? Let's see.
My guess is before skirmishes were in the
That's
game.
my guess as well.
Oh, that I don't know. Let's see. Well, especially since for the last few years I've been in a group that does weekly skirmishes.
Oh, there you go.
So that's going to guarantee
So
that
never
as long as that group's
is
been around.
basically what you're saying.
All right.
I give up healing Athoros.
Yeah, it's not.
Yeah,
Oh,
I-
you should have given that up a long time ago.
I'm not even trying to heal anymore. It's not even worth it.
Yeah, it's alright. I can live. And if I don't, it's not
Yeah.
worse.
All right. On my now, when I hit the point where you do the class quest, the level 45 class quest, that's a particular nasty one in that there's one point where you have to go into the Misties and kill this elite. I can't remember whether it was a troll or a giant. It's one or the other. It's a really nasty look. I think it's a really nasty looking troll with spikes on him and stuff like that. And this particular mob is, of course, elite, and of course there are wandering elites all over the area. So I tried it at level 45. It just was. I gave up on that. Eventually, I did go back at level 47 and brought an herbalist with me. And that made things go a little bit easier, meaning that I managed to scrape through it. So I finished the level 45 class quest then. Let's see, on my warden, I ran Assault on Ringwraith's Lair. That was well, we were in a group of two, but first, since there was a possibility of a third person arriving, I ran that first we ran it a small fellowship T1 to see how that went. That was too easy, and the other person didn't arrive, so we ran the other two at T3 duo. And in Tuckborough, we finished off. You know, hey, have the final one where you're finishing the boss and he summons those lieutenants.
Mm-hmm.
With the 2 lieutenants were both falconers.
Ooh.
Now, falconers are bad enough, but 2 falconers at the end of Tuckborough is really evil.
Well, at least that way you have 2 birds you can hit with 1 stone at the same time.
Okay, I guess I should have fixed it.
Pineleaf's not the only one making bad puns today.
I'm just following by example.
Yeah. Let's see, what else did we have on there? Then in Guild War, I did try a little bit of Guild Wars 2, since that's our 3rd site that we're covering here. So first I made an Asura engineer, and ultimately thought that that was way, way, way over the top.
I still don't know what you mean by that, but okay.
I mean, the skills are weird.
That's the whole
When you
game,
have
pretty
to,
much,
like,
finally.
When you are using a rifle and you're shooting out nets.
Yeah, okay.
I'm sorry, that's just too much, even for a little steampunkish setting. That's a bit too much for me.
If you think that's a bit
Yeah,
too much, wait till you see
that's
my
the whole game,
commanders.
finally.
That's the whole game, yeah. So
That's one of the tamest things.
That's one of the tamest things. Well,
I
have
mean,
a
he
feeling that
fights
I'm not gonna get
he
very
fights
far in
giant
this game.
eyeballs in dungeons, but you know, when you start out with, you know, nets coming from guns, oh no. That's where you draw the line.
I didn't see any giant eyeballs in dungeons yet.
In DDO.
You're not going to mention the, you know, El Diablo of the Azura?
The
Them
whole
being Satan and everything?
being Satan and everything.
Mythalorus really hate the Suran characters.
Apparently so. Alright. So therefore, after that, I decided to try a ranger. So I'm now running a ranger, a Silvari ranger. And I've gotten to level 10.
Now, hold on.
What?
You think it's silly to shoot nets out of a gun, but you're okay with
But you're
being
a
a tree person.
That shoots
With a
the
pet.
wood at people. So they're basically shooting their own brethren out of bows made of
Okay.
their brethren.
I had to admit that when I looked at the Silvari, I thought that they were elves rather than botanical life forms. Obviously, I didn't read the text closely enough on that.
They are
book.
basically.
And I think I should live in my imaginary world on that so that
We'll let Pineleaf live in his imaginary world where Silvari are not plants and are not born from a tree.
Yes, okay. So that's going to be my delusion of the day then, all right. In
Pineleaf's
DDO,
delusion of the
I
day. That could be a
created-
new segment.
What?
Yeah. Delusion of the day.
Pineleaf's delusion of the day.
All right. Then in DDO, I created a Morning Lord, and we ran the Disciples of and Drac and I with Drac's character. We ran the oh, that's we're not supposed to talk about DDO here. Sorry about that.
Yeah, it's okay if they want to hear about DDO. That was a bit of a tease, and they can just go to DDO Players News and listen to it there. So you can go to dvdoplayers.com and download the news episode.
All right.
Yeah, and if you want to hear us talk more about Guild Wars players, or Guild Wars 2, and Guild Wars, I guess, Guild Wars players is the place for that also.
That's right.
All right.
And if you want to hear Drac a lot, you can go to all of them.
Well played. Well played.
All right. As for other games, on Sproggy Wood, I defeated the frog with the vampire and the wizard. So now I have the
What?
What?
You can
What?
be a vampire in Sproggywood.
What?
So
Drac, you
Dracula
suggested a
sounds
show
like
title,
Sproggywood
but
now.
I think we got a new one.
Alright.
Uh,
And I also defeated Big Ick at normal, so that was my first time doing something at normal instead of easy mode. And I noticed that when you complete a quest in normal mode, instead of the silver star that you normally get for doing it in easy, you get a gold star instead.
Ah. I haven't done anything in normal yet, so
Ah,
I
yeah.
didn't know that either.
All right. And in Spelunky, I was doing daily challenges and not getting very far. Occasionally, I might get to the 3rd level of the mines, but never past that.
There's a lot of mobs around here. They just all link to each other, so if I find one, I can find the one after it.
All right.
Makes your
you
job
go.
easier.
Mm-hmm.
I tried a new game called Fight the Dragon.
I've heard about
Wonder
that.
what that's about.
How is that?
All right, it's all right. It's the game. I created characters in.
that's a raving review. By the way.
It's
All right, it's a
It's a game. There's a dragon. You fight at the end.
right. All right, yeah, it's a game where you play in very short dungeons. I'm talking short dungeons. I'm talking about 15, 20. There might be a couple really long ones at 30 minutes. So they're for relatively short dungeons.
So
in there.
dwarf-sized.
Yeah, dwarf-sized dungeons, and the idea of the game is to, well, you play those things, and then eventually you get enough experience so that you could face and fight the dragon. And you, actually, now I think I spoke of this last week some also,
Yeah, you did a bit.
probably more coherently.
Probably. So go back and listen to last week's episode of LOTRO Players Adventures if you want to hear more about
I was playing Good
dragons.
Wars 2 more this last week, so I didn't get too much in Fight the Dragon. All right, let's see. In Invisible Ink, I had a pretty good run, though the final mission I had in the run I was doing, I didn't notice a camera that was turning on, and the guards all started converging in on me after that point, and the new guard popped up right next to one of my characters, so it sort of fouled up everything, but I had a pretty good run until the final mission.
Finally, that reminds me. Because it's made by the same company. Did you know that? I think it's this weekend or like sometime this week. Don't Starve Together is going into early access on Steam, and it's basically multiplayer. Don't Starve.
Yeah, yes, that's going into early yes, I believe that's supposed to be the 16th. I think it's 15th or 16th when that happens.
Yeah, sometime this week.
So therefore, Don't Starve will be going into early access for that. In that case, to get into early access, unless you're lucky enough to get a beta key through some other means, you will be able. It will cost you $5 to do early access. If you wait, then you don't have to pay for it since it'll be a free update to Don't Starve.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm trying to decide whether or not there will be anyone for me to not starve together with.
Well, I would be up for trying to not starve with you.
All right. Okay. So, all right. So what I'll do
the
is.
best invitation I've ever heard.
Okay. So therefore, I'll get a.
I'd really like to not starve with you.
All right. So what I'll do is.
You
I'll
wanna
get a-
not
then
starve
somebody
together
else will-
sometime?
Oh my god.
Oh boy, I don't even.
Oh my goodness.
That was. Right. So therefore, we can try that. And maybe we could talk about.
Drac, you better
some-
not say anything about Felicia Day after that.
Oh god, did you?
Oh well, now you brought it up.
Hey, I managed to go through the whole thing about starting with an Asura character without bringing that up.
And I'm
Yeah,
thankful.
good job, finally.
And I was good, and I didn't. So there.
So this is all Ending's fault, basically.
Yes.
Yep.
I mean, Drag could have talked all about the book coming out and all that. No, he was good.
You guys are
Right.
You're
ignoring me.
really tempting him, Pine.
It is. You're just dangling that carrot right there. I'm telling you.
Let's go. All right, so next week I'll probably be doing some Don't Starve together. But
There's some mobs over here if you want to fight them.
But all right, but that concludes what I did for this week.
All
I
right.
could just stand here and watch you die.
I'm actually
Wow,
That couldn't
that's
happen.
a lot. It's a lot.
There you go, have fun.
They're following you.
Oh, yeah, that's the problem. I do too much damage to them.
They're too attached.
It was better back when I could just hit them once and pull, and then they would go to the second, like the right next person that hits them, but yeah. Oh well. Needs must.
What?
I don't know.
What does that
That's
mean?
That's a phrase, from what I gathered.
What you
Now,
got?
that was a
Gotta do what you
medium
gotta do.
pitched. What does that mean? So she's not too confused yet, Atheros. It's just...
Wait, what?
You can tell how confused Sithith is by how high her pitch goes when she says, "What does that mean?"
It's, I guess that's a
true.
good way of doing it.
Listen back to the bloopers and you'll know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, it's true.
Usually at that point I'm too busy laughing myself, so but you know,
At that
choking,
point, you're too busy
choking
just saying
out laughter.
single words that don't mean anything. Coffee, words, things like that.
Coffee?
What?
I don't know. It was just a word. I don't know. I was picking random words. I don't know.
What does that mean?
Goes to a circle. Oh god.
Oh hey, I
This
got a
is too
sturdy
early
steel
for this.
key for once. That never happens.
Drac leveled up earlier too.
Oh, my inventory is full of legendary items. That
Yeah, I
should
just
be
looked at
changed.
mine too, and it's horrible.
Get rid of all this garbage.
You can't even delete them like in bulk. You have to sell them one by one. It's awful.
Yep.
I just
Legendarily
destroy
boring.
them. I don't even bother identifying them or anything anymore.
Some mobs down there, but
At low levels, it might be useful doing that, but yeah, at higher levels,
when you realise that legendary items suck and are not worth investing in at any point ever.
well, that wasn't quite what I meant, but
Oh no, I got thrown down. So did Buthor.
Yeah, now the troll has question marks.
oh.
He's very confused over what's
Yeah, I
happening.
think he had aggro on me.
He doesn't know what
Me
that
and
means.
Buthor are down here. What?
He doesn't know what that means. That's okay. Oh,
Well,
you're
so-
down there.
Yeah, we're down here.
And
Actually, probably a lot of mobs. I'm kind of proud of that.
this week I also watched the newest episode of Legend of Korra.
Oh yes, that was
And it's in its final season. And it only has, I think this was the third to last episode.
yeah.
And it's setting stuff up. I'm excited. What do you think?
Yeah.
fellas?
Stuff's getting real.
Uh-huh. Yep.
That's all I can say without spoilers. Stuff's getting real.
Real big.
Mm-hmm.
How? Oh. How? How?
Just stay down there.
Live the rest of your
Well,
life.
I don't have a choice because I don't know how to get back up.
I don't think you can. I think
I've
you
fallen
actually
and I
have
can't
to.
get up.
I'm pretty sure if you're on the platforms, you can get back up. 'cause-
Where are you down there? Because
I
I'm
found
gonna.
a portal. I went through.
Yeah, there's a lot of portals.
Yeah, there's portals down there. You're good.
Okay. We
They're
went through
technically
one.
caves, but yeah, they're there.
Technically pipes.
True.
They're warp pipes. It's like Mario.
Yep. Just like Mario. Not gonna say anything
I'm a
about
plumber.
Felicia Day.
That's not even relevant.
You'd
You
understand that if
really
you
need
listened to
to-
Guild Wars players' bloopers.
Is this all like? Are you just trying to do an elaborate plug for Guild Wars players news bloopers? Like,
Not really. It's just you guys keep mentioning stuff that relates to back to everything.
You're the one who brings it up. We're being very good and not bringing it up. I completed Urkai Slayer.
I
though,
mean,
so
Drax
there's that.
literally gone through basically the whole show with his microphone muted, so I mean, we're doing pretty good.
Alright then.
I think we're almost
Ew.
out.
Yeah, I think we've gone around the circle.
We've almost gone
Just
around in a
kidding.
circle, yeah.
We're still stuck.
I'm surprised how long it's taken to go through here.
Well, I, try my best, but
Because I thought, maximum half an hour. But there's just a lot of stuff in here.
there's more mobs than I thought there were.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I see you're having a field day. It's just proving how many there are.
Well, yeah. Gotta do what you gotta do.
One
What?
day we'll get to the surface again. I think we are just stuck down here. I've gone through so many portals at this point.
It is confusing, but there
You have
is a
to
way
find
back
the
up.
right portal, yeah.
How do I know which one is the right one?
It's
There's
You have to ask
confusing.
trial and
Gladys.
error.
She won't tell
Oh,
you.
PINELEAF.
She will not tell you.
Oops.
I've almost gained a full level though, so that's exciting.
You're welcome.
I keep thinking we're so close to the surface, and then we're not.
You just got this character transferred over, but now you're just stuck in the
I know.
bottom of
Now I'm
Iceland.
stuck. I've ruined everything already. I think
Oh,
this is where we
um,
came down originally.
Another thing I did this week is I actually canceled my VIP subscription. And I'm still not exactly sure why I did it. It just felt right when I did it. So, yeah. Main thing is I already have enough points and stuff like that. So, I will have VIP until August, I think, because I was paying the year plan.
So you could always uncancel it in
Well,
July.
I'm not planning to uncancel it, but I'll get that many more points between now and then. And not knowing, how
Yay!
exactly how much more content
out.
we'll actually have to pay for.
Freedom has
Um,
been achieved.
I think that
Yeah.
Yeah, we made it. We just made
There's
it around.
light at the end
the
of the
whole
tunnel.
Literally.
Alright,
Yes,
It
but
let's
sucks because it's like
get out of here.
the portal that we had to go through to get out was on the second platform we got to, but I went to a different portal on that
Yep.
platform.
Such is life.
Such is
Ending.
Isengard.
Do you really want to be the first one through that gate?
Finally, if I stopped.
Oh, did you?
So, this week we do not have any Patreon mentions, but would love your support. We are only $1 away from a 15 50 turbine point code giveaway. And
Is it 15
somehow
or 50?
1550.
Oh, I see.
Yep.
I see.
We're in Isengard again now.
Which is yeah, $20 worth of turbine points. So to help support LOTRO players and help make that goal happen, like I said, we're just $1 away. Simply go to the donations page where you can help support the Players Alliance on Patreon. And there you'll find rewards, including a mention on the podcast of your choice, or even guest for an episode on LOTRO Players News or this show, LOTRO Players Adventures. And you can
Okay.
contact us by emailing us at
Where are you?
podcast@lotroplayers.com. You can follow us on Twitter, the Players Alliance at Players Ally, Lotro Players at Lotro Players, Andeng myself at PVMP_Andeng, Sithrith at Sithrith, Draculetta at Draculetta_70dos, Atharos at Atharos, Mystery at Mystery XOX, Pineleaf at Pineleaf Needles. So yeah, those are the Twitters. And Atharos is walking away. You're really throwing me off.
We're going
I
out
was
into
trying
the
to find where that other
sunset.
troll went.
Yeah, Drac ran
resetting
off this
now.
direction, and I needed to heal him, so I started going this way, and then everybody started following me.
I thought
Okay,
we were
then.
running back out. I thought we were just running through.
Oh, well, Beath is dead.
I'm about to be dead if we don't watch
Well,
it.
I didn't know we were going to fight these things again.
We weren't.
Well, we kind of it just happened.
I mean, we could run right now.
We could.
We could.
I'm gonna go, bye.
Could we?
Well, Sithra's going, I'm
I'm
going.
gonna see if I can get on my war steed while being hit.
I can.
Victory achieved. See ya.
Bye.
Somehow I'm still in combat.
You only have to run faster than the person ahead of you.
There's nobody. The person ahead of you?
Yeah,
I
because
think
then
you only have to run
and
faster
then
than the
they're
person
behind
behind you.
you. But if you're running faster
Yeah.
than the person ahead of you, then there's no one ahead.
Then they're
of you.
not ahead of you.
Then they're
Exactly.
they're
Then
never
that-
ahead
that
of you
phrase
though.
doesn't make sense.
The thing is, if you're running faster than the person ahead of you, you might catch up eventually, but that doesn't mean that you'll catch up in time for the whatever's behind you to, catch up to you.
Yeah, but the thing is, if you're running faster than the person ahead of you, that means there is no one ahead of you, probably. Which means you're
No.
going to be...
There could be a billion
greater chance.
people
Well,
ahead
I
of
mean,
you,
Thoros,
and you
your
could be
advice
running
isn't very good
faster.
because I'm ahead of you anyway, and you're not running faster than me. So.
I was being theoretical.
Mhm.
They'll stick to just pulling stuff.
Okay.
So anyway, the Players Alliance live shows Mondays at 8:30 p.m. Eastern, DDO Players News. Thursdays, also at 8:30 p.m. Eastern, because apparently we don't know any other time of day, is Guild Wars Players News. And Saturdays at 8:30 p.m. Eastern, because Pineleaf, there's Lotro Players News. And you can join us for all our live shows at lotroplayers.com/live, and it'll take you to our Mixler page. And you can join us on Landerville for Lotro Players Adventures, this show, every Saturday at 5 p.m. Eastern. Thank you all so much for watching, and we'll see you again next week for another episode of Adventures when we're hopefully level 75 doing Isengard content. But till then, thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you again real soon for more adventures.